Hi guys, I have a channeled message to bring through today from the Egyptian goddess Isis. She is one of my guides, an energy that I love to work with. It's all about seeing your power, seeing your strength, how you can empower yourself to move forward. Whenever you are watching this message will be right for you. If you don't resonate with it now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now, whenever you're watching it, it can bring you, hopefully, the information that can help you to move forward. That's my intention with these messages, to build a library, a resource of channeled messages that can help at different times in your life to bring insights and guidance that can help you to move through something that has been creating struggle. So here is the message from Isis. To judge yourself is to give up power, is to make yourself small, is to hide and to pull back, even as you may not know it's to be so. As you judge your soul, as you bring yourself expectations that are not realistic, as you bring expectations without knowing the path your soul has chosen, you diminish yourself in the way that you would see yourself, impacting the power that you are able to accept and how you present yourself to the world. If you come to yourself from an open place, recognizing yourself as a being of light, as an incarnated soul who is following a path of learning, you can more easily and more accurately measure and understand your path. The human mind often will assign value to actions and emotions, judging one to be greater than the other, but in reality it is not so. For both light and dark would bring learning, both light and dark would bring understanding and growth. The path that your soul follows is the path that is needed for what you would hope to achieve in this time. And all actions and experiences within this time are leading you towards the things that you had hoped. You do, of course, hold free will, and so it is that each day and each moment choices are made. But as you come from a place of fear and judgment, you cannot make these choices with clarity. As you judge these choices, as you judge each outcome, again assigning it value, assigning it worth, you diminish for yourself what is possible as you come to times of challenge. Outcomes that as an incarnated soul you may not have chosen. Allow yourself to look at these things from a more analytical view. Why was the choice made? What did you learn? What did it accomplish? How did you feel? Is there a wound that is triggered by this reaction? How would you have chosen to respond differently? As you can analyze these choices, as you can see what you have gained, what is needed, how you would have changed these actions, learning is gained. How you would approach such a situation the next time will be changed. Your understanding of the situation is expanded. See this as the growth that it offers. There is no need for judgment. There is need for understanding, for compassion, for forgiveness. An opportunity for action, to revise your ideas and your actions, and to approach them differently. This is how healing comes. This is how you move forward. By recognizing what it is that creates a response within you, what it is that triggers your energy. Seeing these things and choosing how you will move beyond them. The wounds you hold can be deep, accrued through many lifetimes, through many actions. But that does not mean they cannot be healed. They cannot be moved beyond. A cycle of learning, a lesson, remains within your energy until it is completed. As you continue to allow resistance, as you choose not to look upon what it is that will be shown, it will intensify within your life. For that is the way of lessons. If it is something you had chosen to accomplish and to confront within this time, it is our role to bring it to you and to allow it to be seen. As you would choose not to look upon what brings discomfort, what is challenging to address, so these lessons will amplify the way that they are brought to you, will amplify so that they must be addressed in some form. And so the way in which they are brought will make it harder for you to turn away, harder for you not to look upon them, bringing your soul to a place where it must surrender, where it must choose action, must choose to address what is shown. Again, what is shown needs no judgment. It is brought to you to allow for learning and for progress. It is the way of the human mind to judge and to take from the self power, to willingly give up strength, to choose instead to see yourself as weak, as hesitant, as one who cannot do all they feel is needed. If you feel you cannot do something, question why. What is it that would pull you from that action? What is it that blocks you? Are there alternate ways for you to move forward? Even in times when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel that there is no way forward, it is not so. It may not be the path you had expected. It may not be the path that you would have chosen, but it is the path. And as you follow the path, it can bring you to realizations and understandings you had not known that you needed. This is a powerful track of learning. But as you continue to resist, as you continue to push back on opportunities for growth, perceiving them as something that you would not choose to look upon, as they would be something that you would bring to you judgment, you slow your progress. Recognize these areas within your life and know where it may be that such things arise, where there may be such things that you would look away from, things that prey upon your mind, things that you think of often, and yet still you choose not to address. Recognize the learning in stepping forward and choosing to address each situation, and choosing to confront the things that raise fear within you. But recognize too that there are times when the recognition of such a thing requires you to step back, to give yourself distance, to break away from something that does not serve. This is a different path, but it is no less challenging, for again, the human soul does not like to let go of what is familiar, does not like to step back from something that has felt safe, even if it does not still feel that way. The rememberings of the emotions brought, the recognition of what was held, a wish to hold to such things. But this is not always the path. Sometimes the path requires you to step away, to find new solutions, to find new connections. As you can take these actions, you can judge yourself differently, if you feel that judgment is your path. But know that judgment is not needed, that to travel this path is a journey, and that each action is not without purpose. Each action, each event, each connection, each thing that comes holds purpose and holds learning. And as you can see that learning, as you can acknowledge and receive that learning, as you can cherish yourself for your strength and your power, even in times of struggle, in times when you may feel powerless, you can raise yourself up. You can bring yourself to a place where more is possible. For always to be in a lower vibration will hold you back. As you stay in the energies that bring you lower, it is harder to hear your guides, harder for you to trust the feelings within yourself, to trust your own guidance. As you can bring yourself to a higher place, a place where you can accept yourself, where you can love yourself, where you can speak to yourself with gentleness and with love, where you willingly find joy within your life, where you do not allow yourself to be brought down by the challenges that rise. You are in a higher vibration. You are in a place where you recognize that judgment is not needed, where you can recognize the power in each choice that you make, the strength that is within your soul to know what is right for you. Allow yourself this power and strength. Know that it is within you, and where you feel weak, where you feel struggle, where you may feel held back. It is about trauma that is within. You are an ancient soul, one who has lived many lifetimes, one who has experienced and explored, one who has been a leader, one who has done much that is of great value to the soul. Whether it has followed a path of light or dark, never doubt that you are a being of light. Never doubt that you can do all that is asked, all that is needed. Often what would hold you back is belief in yourself, the willingness to recognize your strength. And as you let go of judgment, this can more easily be seen. To judge yourself is to lower yourself, to make yourself doubt, to make yourself hesitate. It serves no purpose. Allow yourself to consciously recognize within your life when you do such a thing, when you hold yourself back, when you pull yourself away from an opportunity for resolution. an opportunity for something new. Recognize when you judge yourself in ways that do not serve your path, and know that it need not be. Bring to yourself love and bring to yourself compassion. Raise yourself up in place of bringing yourself down, and see the changes that it can make within your life. We understand that to make such changes is not instant within a life. Allow us to lift from you trauma, to release from you what is possible at this time, and to assist you to move forward feeling refreshed, feeling the power of these words and the energies that have been brought through. Allow yourself patience and allow yourself time, moving yourself forward at the pace that is right for you, but recognizing each time that you hold yourself back and knowing that it need not be so. Bringing yourself instead words of encouragement, words of strength, instead of telling yourself something cannot be, assuring yourself that it can, that you are powerful and that you are strong, and that all you set your mind to can be. That is the end of her message. I wish you all love wherever you are on your path. I work with my business partner, Jennifer, with our business Orange Light Energy. We offer a lot of healing and clearing services, energetic healing. I do have a session that works directly with Isis on the healing of deeper wounds. I can put the link to that below. We also do an Isis activation if you feel drawn to work with her energy. But I wish you love. I wish you great things wherever you are on your path.